South में तो ये अपना जलवा बिखेर चुके हैं. And S. Rajamouli is all set to conquer Bollywood with his next magnum opus project, Bahubali. And I have the entire star cast of Bahubali with me. So hi guys, welcome to Bollywood Now.
Thank you very much.
Okay, first of all, personally I would like to say that I loved the trailer. It's amazing. And so I would want to know what all responses did you guys get for the trailer?
Well, obviously it's been very, very overwhelming right from the time the trailer was out there, and obviously it's, I mean, a film like this which has been shot somewhere else, when we present it in places like Bombay, when we present it in places like Chennai, though that's not our primary forte where we're from, when there's such a large reception for it, and if you see the views on YouTube and all of that on the Dharma channel, it's it's as big as any of the bigger stars films. So that's well, finally you're happy. You know, it's 3 years of your work. It's I'm sure Prabhas has been longer on the film. Rajmouli has been even longer with the film. So I think each of them will have. It's obviously it's the best feeling that one can get.
Prabhas,
Yeah.
Just tell us about the experience in the film.
In the film, see, there are like a lot of experience in the film. More than 100 days we like shot War, and more than 380 days we did this film, like some portion of part 2 also. But this experience is like everything new, because the dresses, the setup, the settings, everything was like hundreds of years before, and I never did periodic film before, and the days, the action, the like everything, like we did like mountain climbing and all. We practiced like and horse riding, sword fights, and did a lot of work, and everyday shooting was very exciting because of the sets, the size of the sets. And the Rajmouli used to show us the visuals, and the story itself is very exciting. And I can say it's one of the greatest experience in our life.
Tamanna, आपसे जानना चाहूँगी, do you like action films?
You know, it's actually a very good question you asked, because me and Prabhas, when we have already worked together in a film before, and when we had just met, he had asked me, what kind of films do you like? I said, I like romantic films, you know, I like, like sweet films, like girly films. And then he went on to say, okay, which films do you like? I said, The Mummy, Avatar, Troy. Yeah. It's like, are you sure you like romantic films? These are all action films. So my innate nature is to like action films, which I just didn't realize. While I was taking the names, I was like, oh damn, this is not girly and it's not sweet. I like war films. And I feel very lucky. I'm a part of Bahubali. Well, I came onto the film much later. They had already started filming. It had been 1 year into the filming. And after that, I came on board. So, very special experience, because it's, for me as an actor, it's completely new. I'm doing action in this film for the first time. So, every day was unpredictable. So, I keep saying to everyone, on Bahubali set, expect the unexpected, because you don't know what's going to happen. So, that's what I tell my people, my makeup and hair. कुछ भी हो सकता है, कभी भी कुछ भी मांग सकते हैं. Be prepared, because you don't know what's going to happen. But a beautiful experience, क्योंकि Rajmouli sir, whoever has followed his work and whoever knows the kind of work he does, he's made a film with a fly as the hero, and he's making this magnum opus with with a title like Bahubali, with these two gigantic, amazingly handsome men. So yeah, that's the spectrum that Rajmouli sir can have, and we're very happy that Karan is presenting this film. Yeah. His name being attached to this film just reassures us that we are on a very, very good project. And it's a good film. I mean, apart from it being big and, big budget and all the jazz around it, it feels reassured that we're on a good film, and our efforts are going to be eventually projected in the right manner, kind of projection it needs. And especially because the South will, of course, is excited already. The fans are already waiting for this film. But the rest of India also will get to see Bahubali in the way it should be seen.
Okay, guys, I would want to know from you that how was it watching Tamanna perform stunts?
Hilarious. They had a good laugh. Me fighting, imagine how it was.
She did really amazing job. There's one shot in Mahabaleshwaram with rain. She was wet whole day, and there's like one shot, something with background, some was not going right. And she did like 30 or 40 takes, and all takes, I came and told her like all 30 takes she gave the same expression, and she's the most hardworking girl I have ever seen.
Rana, I would want to know from you the same.
Praise me, okay, Rana?
Well,
No bad thing.
actually, in the film, Tamannah and I are not together in that
okay.
sense, or not too much screen time. But stuff that I've seen of her is only on the edit, and in fact, when they started launching the character posters of each character, when they were launching Tamannah's, I don't even think she saw it, but there was a couple of other options that were there, and there was one that I got so excited with because that didn't look like anything of Tamannah that you've seen before. In that look of a warrior, in that very grunge real look. Then the reason they didn't let it out is they said people won't even know that's Tamannah. She's that camouflage. She's done such a beautiful job in terms of blending in with a genre that's not per se her regular strength.
Tamannah, being a war film, you must be surrounded by guys on the sets. Am I right?
Yes, there were a lot of men, but surprisingly, the main driving force is the line producer of this film. Her name is Valli.
Okay.
And we have amazing women on the sets actually. Most of the work gets done when women are around. So apart from the really strong, physically strong men, there's some really mentally strong and commanding women on set.
So you must have never felt alone, like, these two guys always amongst each other and then you alone.
No, not Prabhas is also a friend. We've worked before together. And Rana, of course, I've always met him socially, but we've not worked together on the film. So we always meet on parties and chilling, so we hang out together. But working with Prabhas, obviously for me was as comfortable as it gets, because he himself is somebody who's so helping in nature, and especially because this genre is not something I've done before. I really needed his help, and some of the fight sequences, honestly, if he wasn't there, I wouldn't have been able to do it with that much ease.
Okay, we all know that Rana is playing the antagonist in the film, but going by the reports, the real villain of the film was the rain. So what do you have to say about that?
What?
The rains, like many times the film shooting got hampered because of the rain.
No. Rajamouli sir doesn't cancel any shoot because of rainfall.
We
have shot an
rain,
entire
there will be
episode with
rain,
rain.
there will be wind, there will be snow, there will be storm. They've shot in Bulgaria at some minus X degrees. I've shot in Hyderabad at 40 plus degrees. But Bahubali goes on. So there's nothing stopping that man and nothing stopping the film.
Except for VFX, of course.
There was a big strike that happened in the Telugu film, in the South Indian Film Chamber, and where all of the shooting was off. And I think Bahubali was the only one that kept going on. Actually, there was an article in a newspaper that I read. It says, when the industry is closed, Bahubali powers on, and so nothing actually stopped this film. Like if you see the war sequences in the film, where the ones you saw on the promo and stuff. Now, every day of that war, there were close to 4,000 to 5,000 people acting in that film, and another 2,000-3,000 people behind the sets. So it's a set full of people, and to hold that, to get that together, and the entire shooting of that war lasted close to 130 to 140 days. I mean, to just put that project together was a mammoth epic task itself.
So how was the entire experience like working for this film? You guys gained you guys were 100 kgs and all that stuff. So how was it like?
100 I am now only. I was close to 120 and stuff like that. So yeah, it was big. I was huge. It's a period war film. When you're playing it, you need to look the part.
Yeah.
He's called Bahubali, which means a man with big shoulders. That's so I mean that's. And Rajamouli will not take anything less than what he already has in his mind.
तमन्ना, आपने दोनों को stunts perform करते हुए देखा, तो who was better, Prabhas or Rana?
Well, I haven't worked on set with Rana, and I've actually never done any shooting with Rana.
That's true.
Ever.
That's true, actually.
And but I've seen whatever edit I've seen of Rana, I think he has really had a very mature performance in this film. Prabhas, I've worked with him before, and what I love about Prabhas is action sequences with me and him together always involve some amount of risk. He had a shoulder injury for which he had to undergo surgery, and even after his recovery he did the stunts, and while performing the stunts with me in it, he was more concerned about my safety than his own safety, and so that is something that's very touching and that only a friend can do.
So how much have you been pampered with both?
He keeps sending food to my caravan, and if I've been pampered to death, it's because of Prabhas, because he was on a diet, he had to become thin, so all the food that he imagined to eat he used to send to my caravan.
What you guys would want to say to your fans?
Please watch Bahubali on the 10th of July. It's coming out in theatres near you. We've had a crazy time working on this film. I hope you guys enjoy the film. It's India's largest motion picture. Please go out, watch it on 10th July.
Well, once she said it all, it's 10th of July, that's the date. Keep that locked, and it's the largest Indian film that's on celluloid. So please watch it in the big screen.
Prabhas, anything?
Fans, they know, who knows.
Oh, why are you so cute?
Well, this was the entire star cast of Bahubali with me. This is Prerna with cameraman Faizan for Bollywood Now.
Hi, I'm Rana Dagubatti, and you're watching me on Bollywood Now.